Time for our Committed to the Uncommitted, presented by Nimnik Buick GMC, Baker Sports, and Davoli's House of Cards. And you're looking at some video now, if you're watching on any of the social media channels, of Tiant Wyche Jr. He's a running back for Mandarin. He's off to a heck of a start to this season, Coach. And he's small in stature, but he's explosive and looks like someone they will lean on, along with the Westcott kid at Mandarin, to not only have a high-flying passing game with Tremel Jones and Jamie French, but balance it out nicely in the backfield.
Yeah, he's a really good runner. He's got really good vision, and he's small in stature. Shortness, not physically. He's put together pretty good. I think he's got really good balance and ball control and really sees things well. And this is the thing with a kid like Tiant that I don't understand is we watched last week Nebraska, and they ain't got a kid on their roster like this kid. You go and watch some of these other schools, and you're like, I know maybe he's 5'8", maybe he's 5'9", but he makes plays. He makes people's list. They're playing high-quality people every week, and he just does his thing, catches the ball out of the backfield, good vision, tough to bring down, and he can really run. And that's what I think happens to some of these small guys, that they get overlooked until somebody says, man, we got to have this kid and use him, and boom, there it is.
You know, what's interesting is, like, with so much spread and so much speed being such a big part of it, and the ability to run out of the backfield but also catch out of the backfield and make a guy miss with the wiggle, I'm surprised it's a big thing, especially, like you said, maybe not at Alabama and Florida, but
right,
maybe on the Group of Five or even the lower-level Power Fives or anywhere really in Division I. UCF comes to mind here. UCF had a bunch of guys that were probably undersized as they built their program up. In some of their special years, they had the quickness, maybe not the size, and it really was a separator even against some of the big-time schools.
Yeah, without a doubt. And that's the thing that you always fight, especially what's going on in the college game, spreading everybody out, getting the big guys leaning on people. You've got a little scratty guy that can get in there and boom and hide behind them linemen and see a crease and go. And, that's something that as coaches we've had to deal with a lot because everybody wants 6 foot, 6'1", 200, blah, blah, blah. But, again, you throw screens to these guys, you move them out of the backfield, get them the ball. And I think this kid would do a really nice job somewhere lower Division I. But like I said, like a Nebraska or somebody like that needs guys that can run. I mean, come on, this kid fit right in out there.
Yeah, that's a good call. And we're going to feature actually what we found. We have a handful of players to pick from, and on our Committed to the Uncommitted. And you've kind of found a sweet spot with the undersized running back in the area,
yes,
haven't you?
Yep, yeah, and that's one of the things that I find. There's like 3 of them in the area that are all really good players, you know. And it just amazes me. And again, I had a pretty good running back in the day that was 5'8", and everybody was like, "Oh, he's too small, too small." But when he got the ball in his hand, he was dynamic. Leon Washington. So, we've had a few over the years. So running backs, this kid can play, and they're missing the boat on this. I think he's got one offer at maybe Albany State.
Okay.
I think that's just come out that I've seen, but boy, I'd be all over this kid. Again, there's so many schools, UMass, UConn, Boston College, schools up there in the northwest, Rhode Island, Maine. Like, come on, really? But what do I know? I coach high school football, or I used to.
Yeah, but hey, we like to push these kids out. Committed to the Uncommitted, presented by Nimnik Buick GMC, Baker Sports, and Davoli's House of Cards. We'll have a scholarship for one of our nominees at the end of this football season. So send us your nominees. Kids like Tiant Wyche Jr., a little under-recruited, and they're seniors. That's an important part of this. We want seniors under-recruited. We want to get them some love, get them some exposure, and tell some of the college coaches around the country to wake up. Come to Jacksonville. Come get some steals. And one last thought on this young man and the Westcott kid. It looks like that running game is going to be a big factor for Mandarin if they are going to make a deep run this year.
Yeah, because everybody's worried about the pass and taking the pass away. And a quarterback's best friend is a running game. Quarterback, a lot of play action, a lot of difference with the zone reads and all that. So 100% agree with you, Brent.
All right. But Tiant Wyche, we'll continue to push him out there. Good luck to him the rest of the year, and talented kid for the Mandarin Mustangs.